Hari. Om Bhadram Karne Bhisruduyama Deva Bhadram Pasyema Akshabhiryajatra Stirairangaihi Tushtuvagum Sastanubhi Vyasema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vruddhasravaha Swasti na Pusha Vishvavedaha Swasti nastarchyo Arishtanemi Swasti no Bruhaspati Dadatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Subramanya avare heli. Om Agne Naya Supatha Raye Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasmajjuhuranameno Bhuishtham Te Namabhuktim Vidhema. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vakpranas Chakshuhu Shrotramatho Balamindriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuriyam Mama Brahma Nirakarotu Anirakaranamastu Anirakaranam Me Astu Tadatmani Nirateya Upanishatsu Dharma Te Mayi Samtu Te Mayi Samtu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Abrahman Brahmano Brahmavarchasi Jayata Maharashtre Rajanya Surai Shavyoti Vyadhi Maharatho Jayatam Dugdhri Nurvodhanadvana Susapti Purandhir Yosha Jishnuradheshta Sabheyo Yuvasya Yajamanasya Viro Jayatam Nikame Nikame Naparjanyo Varshado Phalavatsyo Na Oshadayaha Pachyamtam Yogakshemo Naha Kalpetam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Guru Arabantu, the Thursday when we fixed for the learning recitation of the most important Veda, Yajurveda, which is a practical manual for a priest in the sacrifice. And it will talk about the procedure, how the yajna be conducted, and what are the auxiliary rites that would cover the yajna, and what are the important benefits that we expect from the yajna, and so on. All that is being indicated or mentioned in the Yajurveda. Actually, we do not know who we were before we entered the mother's womb. Again, so long as the body is there, we have all acquisitions, we have all activity, all belongings, everything. But again, we do not know where we go, what would happen the moment you lose the sadhanam, namely the body, and where you go. So between two don't knows, we are all existent. And we are trying to know something. But rishis and great meditators, seers, they were able to uncover to some extent some knowledge about before birth, after death. But we are only told that Mrutva punarmrutyuma padyante ajyamanaha swakarmabhi. So this sentence tells you that there is death and death in between the life. And that life is being experienced and enjoyed or suffered according as the one's own punya and papa. Adhyamanaha swakarma bhihi. So they have, everybody has got swakarma. What is a swakarma? You have to define. We have to experience. We have to outwit it. So this is exactly what that. So when karma gets reduced, then we get uplifted. Udhrutaha bhavema. Karma, when it is reduced, udhrutaha bhavema. So for that udhrutatvam, that kind of elevation, we require karma kurvanneva tishtati, nakopi akarma krutu. And karma has got many facets, but karma also means the rituals or the rites, that religious rites that you perform. Therefore, why are you doing that? And whom you should start, according to Yajurveda, making prayer for all the yajna phala which you are going to reap up. That's why Vishetvorjetva Vayavasthopaayavastaha Devo Vasavita Prarpayatu the Adhyayaha and so on. So Devo Vasavita Prarpayatu and Sreshtatamaya Karmane Apyayadvamadhriyaha. So the very opening mantra of the Yajurveda tells you, as long as we are existent upon the earth, Ishetva, Urjetva, Isha and Urja. These are the two important things with which we can grow, we can be happy, we can have good health, we can have all the benefits. Therefore, and Savita Prapayatu. So the Savita, Trivitru Devata, Surya Bhagavan, because Eshabha, Eshadevan, Suraganan, Pati, Gabhastivihi, Esha Brahma, Cha Vishnuscha Siva. In the Aditya Hridayam, you are given the knowledge by Valmiki Maharshi that he is one who brings life back to people, who takes the life temporarily from the people, and he is one, when once he is born, all people become alert that there are gods, and you have got to please the gods and get derivation of benefits and all that. That's why, and moreover, whatever karma or yajna or ritual are directed towards the prosperity activity, it is all regarded as Sreshtatama karma. It is a Sreshtatama. There is no higher karma than making prayer to God. Whatever be the time allotted that you allot for time prayer, that is always a gain. That's why it is all called Sreshtatama karma. Because, why do you call that as a Sreshtatama karma? Because our Bhasa Mahakavi tells you that yad dattam yad hutam tat tathaiva tishtati. Whatever you have given as a donation, as a dhanam, and whatever that you offered in the fire, taking the names of respective gods or the powers, that only remains constant, and that only comes to rescue you whenever you are really in need and dire need. That's why tat tathaiva tishtati means it will not get evaporated. If you make some dana, and that's what there is a saying, Danam Kuddi Biddalu. Your children are owing to the amount of danam, amount of punyam, amount of gifting away things to the people. Accordingly, the children are born. And those children who are born to us, they must be prosperous and they should not be a problem to you. Rather, they should be support and happiness to you. So to have such type of prajaha, prajavantaha, and all that happening, and we have to do some kind of dhanam, some kind of homam, offer in the fire. So Agni is one who can keep you always live. Therefore, now with all this introduction, why I'm telling that between two don't knows, we are sandwiched. We don't know, we are born. And we don't know what happens after the span of life. So, but when you come to the Vedic knowledge, the ancient Indian wisdom, or ancient philosophical thought process, etc., we will come to know something. Because that's exactly what we call gnanam. Our Sankaracharya tells you that gnanena tu moksha, gnanena tu kaivalyam, natu anyena. There is only kaivalya prapti or relief from all the samsaric pressures and pleasures only when you tend yourself towards the gnana arjana. That's why na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage naikena amrutatva manaso. So amrutatva is the gnana result and so on. So in Yajurveda also we are getting the gnanam in a sense that what you have got to look for whom you have to look for, and what kind of offering you have got to offer them so that you will be attended by respective gods. So in this context, we are now in the mantras or the yajus, the formulas connected to the Soma Yajna. Soma Yajna or Soma Yaga, and where whole process is only to bring the Soma Valli, purchase the cart's load of Soma, prepare the Soma Rasa, and they're pressing the Soma leaves and making it rasam and offering those Soma to respective gods, which are called libations. And they're all arranged in different small styled cups, and then we have got that's why the cups are called as grahas. Grahas are those which hold. Navagrahas is different. So they have got grahyaha. So that which you can hold on is called cup. Or they're all made up of wooden, and even the wood also is having a specification, and so on. So into the wooden cups, the thing is being, the whichever is filled up, and you offer to respect to gods. And a sample of that is being indicated to you in the Chamaka Adhyaya of Yajurveda, which happens to be the 18th chapter of the Sukla Yajurveda Majasthanaya Samhita, where the desires are being enlisted. Desires that when a human being has come into this world, and he is the best Janma among all other Janmas, so he has to make prayer for others at first, then to himself. That's why in Sandhya Vandanam or anywhere, Mama Upatta, he said, Chatusagara Pariyamtam Go Brahmanebhyaha Subham Bhavatu. That is the Yajurvedic sense. That is, you should make prayer that all cattle, all beings, 87 lakhs and so on, they should be Chatusa, and they are all living on the land encircled by the 4 oceans. Chatusagara Paryantam. And who are there in the end? That Go and Brahmana. Go, cattle, Brahmana, these people, beginning from Brahma, Brahmanas, and so on. So now, to them, Subham Bhavatu. Subham also means moksham. Subham Bhavatu. And then only your personal details. So first of all, when you do puja, you should grow impersonal and then become personal. Then only you are really appreciated by the gods. And the other day, supposing a go seva, those people who serve the cows are also intelligent. They know who will be looking after them. So the moment such person is visible to the cow greets him with all affection and so on. So that's why go is taken up as the primary representative one in the entire animaldom. And Brahmana is supposed to be the representative one for all human beings existent, because he has to be doing double job. One is making personal, impersonal, and personal prayers, and so on. So now in the Yajurveda, in the Taittiriya Samhita, Taittiriya birds of Krishna Yajurveda, we have got to do with the 1, 2, 4. That is the first Khanda, second Prapataka, and fourth Kandika and onwards, we have got to cover that. So because in the previous one, we have noted that I read that 1, 2, 3, you can recapitulate. Vara aprithivya are shatrun krunuhi sarvaviraha etadaganmadeva yajanam prithivya vishve deva yedajushanta purvam ruksamabhyam yajusha santaranto rayasposhena Samishamadema. Vasan, please repeat that line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kelgade. Before 4.
Aprithivya are shatrun krunuhi sarvavira Edamaganmade Bayajanam Prithivya Vishve Deva Yada Jushanta Purva Ruksamabhyam Yajusha Santaranto Rayasposhena Samishamadema.
Beautiful. And you must remember, ನಮ್ಮ ಯಜುರ್ವೇದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಡೈಲಾಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ whenever you are making a dialogue, normally you don't talk the textbook language. Your language is that understandable directly. Yes, therefore ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ see ಪೃಥಿವ್ಯಾಹ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶತ್ರುನ್ ಸರ್ವವೀರಃ ಆರೇ ಕೃಣುಷ್ವ. You drive away all the shatrus, rebellions, negative people who will come and disturb your ritualistic performance. And there are visible and invisible people in the world who are not at all, who are not encouraging. Normally, therefore, the first prayer is to clear them away. Uttishtantu bhuta preta pisachaha. That's all. And again, whenever you start doing puja, before you clean the area, they say apasarpantu ye bhuta bhumisam bhumibharakaha bhumisamsthitaha. So this is what is the preparatory cast that we do all time. So here also shatrun are vara krunuhi krunuhi and sarvaviraha. You are, O Paramatma, you are all-round hero or valiant person. Therefore, you please clear all the infectious, contaminating, disturbing amoebas. So this is how in fact, it is a kind of prithivyaha upon the land, because Prithvi is claimed by everybody in the world. There is no discrimination in respect of claiming the earth. Good people are there, bad people are there, wicked people are there, rakshasas are there, worms are there, etc. Therefore, the moment the word Shatru, that is, they will be coming and attacking and disturbing your peace. So they are all called Shatrus. ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ, so that the whole ground where you work on will be pure, uninfected, but pure. That's why purity is important. So that's what is the precaution that you take it. Something like the dancers, the moment they step on to the stage, they make bhuvandanam. Similarly, when you want to build a house, you will do bhuvandanam, Gudali puja, or that they will do it, and then symbolically make prayer to Bhudevi that I am going to make a structure on you, please. So from that Bhu puja, they do it. Yake, that's why here also Vara aprithivya are shatrun krunuhi sarvaviraha. What about you then? Okay, you made a prayer. gods will say, I have cleared all people. So, etadaganma devayatanam prithivyaha. So, now we have come into the Devayajanam, the place where I am going to worship, invite all gods and worship all gods. So whenever you have some big people, some great people, or Swamijis or gods, etc., come, you should keep your house clean, neat, spick and span. Then only Lakshmi will. That's why you say Alakshmi nasayamyaham. So Alakshmi nasana is that Jeshtam Alakshmi nasayamyaham. Abhu Vibhu. And then you say that ask Lakshmi to come in. So even in Sri Suktam, you observe Jeshta Devi, the elder sister of Lakshmi, is hopeless. Should send her away. Then Balam Devi Age, Illikuda, even here also, you see that all the preoccupying elements are being driven away. Then you are free to enter into Devayajanam, into Devata Gruha or Devalaya or anything like that. And afterwards, what do? You are going to worship Vishwe Devaha. So we all Vishwadevas are connected people. And who are these people? Look at the word here. Purve, Purva, Purve, Edajashanta Vishvedavaha. See, you are not the first person who are worshipping the all gods. They have been worshipped by so many generations of people. And therefore, they have got a lot of seniority in receiving the worship from the worshippers, and at the same time granting the respective boons or desire fulfillment to them. Therefore, the Vishwadevas have got a practice of granting wishes, one hand, and the Purva generation people have the practice of pleasing them. So the process of respecting and deriving the benefits from the Vishwadevas is an age-old practice. Therefore, you are not the first person to pray. Your father prayed, grandfather, great-grandfather, and like that. There is a generation backward and generation forward. Therefore, Purva means it is an ancestry, ancient practice. Ajushanta, they pleased him. Jushanta means they pleased all the Vishwadevas by offering respective offerings. And then in what way they did please the gods? What was the means? Ruksama, Bhyam, Yajusha, Santarantaha. So, Santati means Samaradhana or Santati means they were pleasing the gods by uttering, not simply giving the offerings, also uttering the mantras drawn from Rigveda, Samaveda, and Yajurveda. These are Veda Trayi, they call it. So the mantras are, in any sacrifice, all the mantras are picked up from these three Vedas. You know, the importance of Sandhya Vandanam comes to all people because the Sandhya Vandana mantras are drawn from all the Vedas. Therefore, when once you do Sandhya Vandanam, Gayatri, Arghya, etc., what is happening? You are getting the Sakala Veda Para, Sarva Veda Parayana Palam Labhate for few minutes, because the Sandhya Vandanam duration will increase or reduce depending upon the Gayatri Mantra Anusthana. If you say Gayatri 8 times minimum or 3 times minimum and say Satsad Brahmarpanamastu, Gayatri is happy. Or you do for 1000 times Akshara Laksha Gayatri, then also happy. But accordingly, we have got commensurate benefit. So like that, here also Santarantaha is the word. Yajusha Santaranta. Santarantaha means they were worshipping and pleasing these Vishwadevas. And therefore, what earlier generation of our bhaktas enjoyed, the same we should also derive and enjoy that. That's why Rajas Poshena Samisha Madema. Raya is wealth. Posha is pushti. And Amele, this Isha is the food. Various. So that's why we say that all the shelter and roti and makkan. So makkan, roti, and makkan. So all these three things must be there. And we should also have in plenty in this generation also to enjoy them. Therefore, there should not be any kind of lacuna in respect of the Raya, wealth, Posha, prosperity or pushti, and Isha, food. So, Madima, Mada is to enjoy, rejoice, feel delightful. So, all that might happen. So, this is the. So, why are you coming to Deva Yajanam? You are coming to Deva Yajanam only to perform worship and pleasing the Visvedevas in the manner that earlier rishis have done that, earlier worshippers have done it. And why you are doing it is for Raya, Posha, and Isha. And how are you doing it? By employing the mantras drawn from the three Vedas, Veda Trayi, Rut, Yajus, and Saman. I hope you understood this particular thing. So how beautiful it is. That means this is a dialogue to the Visvedevas, what you are going to do, and make them remember the past glory and Dana Kriya that these Visvedevas did enjoy, did share. And therefore, if they give some benefits for us now, may not be new to them, but for us it is new, for them it is practice. So what you do, what you have practiced is no problem at all. I hope you understood these two lines, and very beautiful that Etadaganma means you have now come into the arena where worship program could be started. Now the starting takes place. Iyam te shukratanuridam vachaha taya sa bhava bhrajan gacha jursi dhruta manasa jushta vishnave tasyaste satya savasaha prasave vacho yantramasiya swaha sukramasya mrutamasi Vaisvadevagum havihi suryasya chakshuhu aruham agne rakshnaha kaninikam yadeta sebhihi yase brajamano vipaschita chidase manasi dhirase dakshinasi. Odibabu, Subramaniam, you know it? Can you do it? If not, Vasan will do it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good.
Yante shukratano ridam vachastaya sambhava brajam gacchajura sidruta manasa justa tasyaste satya savasa prasave vacho yantramashiya swaha Yamrutamasi Vaishvadevagum Havi Suryasya Chakshura Aruham Agni Rakshnaha Kaninikam Shebhiriyase Brajamano Vipaschita Chidasi Mana Asi Dhirasi Dakshina Asi.
Good. Vasan, you recite now. Because 2 times Madhavalledalva. Heli. Yam te shukra.
Shukratanuridam varchastaya sambhava prajam gacchajurasi dhruta manasa jushta vishnave tasyaste satyasavasa prasave vacho yantramashiya swaha Sukramasya Vaishvadevagum Havi Suryasya Chakshura Aruha Agne Rakshna Kaninikam Yadeta Shebiriyase Brajamano Vipaschita Chidasi manasi dhirasi dakshina asi.
Good. So, who is the subject matter here? Vishnu or Vishwadevaha. So, them you are trying to praise. If you praise the gods, they become conscious of their powers. ಯಾರಿಗಾದರೂ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಿವಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, oh, you are this and all that, naturally they will become favorable to us. That is the formula. You can always get derived benefit or cooperation or support or help from those people who are capable and whose capability is being marked out or praised. That is the formula in our Indian system. Another great example is Anjaneya Swami. When Hanuman, when he was there along with so many Vanaras on the seashore, when that Jata Sampati told, you have to jump 100 yojanas to go to Lanka, and then there Sita Devi is there. Who will jump 100 yojanas and jump back also? So there is a kind of bid about the respective jumping power. Or then everybody went on telling 25 yojanas, 50 yojanas, 70 yojanas, 80 yojanas, and so on. But our Anjaneya Swami, Hanuman, was not at all joining the bidding camp. He was simply sitting on a rock, simply brooding over. Then Angada and Jambavan observed Anjaneya, why this fellow is not participating. Then they both went and started praising and recognizing and telling him, oh Anjaneya, you are a youthful boy of Vayudeva. You can jump. You have the ability. Why are you not bidding that? And so on. So Hanuman was praised. Then Hanuman got up and said, yes, I do it. So that is the formula in Yajurveda. Yarigadru, our capacity. So that's why here we are just catching with the expression te shukra tanuhu iyam. Nodira, oh Pakaman, your body Shukra is highly energetic, highly heat-ridden. Enthusiastic is Sukratanu. That's why Sukracharya Anugraha is the most important for all these. That's why Sukrante, Anyajatante, Ishurupe, Ahani, Jaurivasi, Sukragraha mantra. And Sukracharya and Bruhaspati, Guru, both are very essential gurus, acharyas. So, they may be, Sukra may be the guru of the Rakshasas, but we should always think that Sukracharya is the guru. Sum vastram dehi Sukraya swaha. Nimge luxury kodavaru yaru andre Sukragraha anugrahadindare nimge luxury baratte. You will get all silken garments. Silk garments ella ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you must make prayer to Sukra. All cinema people, cinema stars who are makeup, they are all really having the Sukra Graha Anugraha in their horoscope. So they enjoy the stardom very well. So the Sukra is bright, brilliant, strong. So te tanuhu Sukram yam and idam varchaha. Not only you have got a Sukratanu and the energetic body, but also, what is that? Next one is that Varchaha, brilliance is there in you. So that brilliance is important. Therefore, not only the energy inside, but also the kirti, because you exert your energy very well. Most important thing is, that's why you say that tanuridam varchaha antaya brajam gacha brajam sambhava. So Aya Mahanubhava, you have got the Sukra and Brajas. So because of that kind of quality nature in you, you grow more Braja, more brilliant, more stronger, more enthusiastic, and Sambhava. Please be helpful for us. Be cooperative to us. And again, you turn to another one as Jurasi dhruta manasa jushta Vishnave. Next we turn to Vishnu. Vishnave jushta dhruta manasa jurasi. So Juhu is another sacrificial implement, and which is being used, probably Sruksruva and all that. That again you make a prayer saying that you are Jew, you are being held in our hand with all intention. So it is meant for, it is pleasing to Vishnu. And also te tasyaha satya savasaha prasave. So why are you holding the sacrificial ladle? And why are you, what is that you hold is pleasing to Vishnu? Because yagno vai Vishnu, Vishnur yagna. That's why yagna admele, you say Vishnur, Vishnur, Vishnu. So you say like that. Therefore, Vishnu means sarvavyapakaha. And because yagna is also sarvavyapaka. Supposing in your house you do Saundara Lahari Homa, and Homa Dhuma is so fragrant, Havya Gandha you call it. So Vaitana-stvam vanhayapavayantu. Havya Gandha, nim maneyalella tumisbitre, no negativity at all negativity will be dispelled, and positivity is there, fragrance is there. Like that, here also you got Satya Savasaha Prasave. Prasava means impulsion or the blessing, and again having that Satya Savasaha te Prasava. Then next is Vacho Yantram Asiya. So Vacho Yantram Asiya. Yantra is the Tantra, is the practicality. So what is that? Your speech must be so truthful that whatever you utter should turn true. Adakosra when matve Satyam Vacham Asimahi anta helthive. Satyano asishassanto samtatam srirastu. So when we tell that na mithya brahmana vachanam, na mithya ruchi vachanam, like this, the satyatva is being remarkably great whoever takes to the utterance of the Veda mantras. Therefore, you see, Satya Savasa Prasave, Savasa Prasave, that is Satya Savasaha is Vishnu, Satya Savasaha is Agni, and all that. That means they are going to attribute to you the benefit of making or pressing the soma and preparing the soma juice. And then Save and Yantramasiya. So avarigellargunu ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Swaha. I told you Swaha is an invitation. Swaha is an offer. Swaha tells about your free, real, sincere, devoted, uncorrupted mind. Sukham aha, swagatam aha, sushtu aha, mama iti aha, etc. All that meanings, many are implied in the word swaha. Then you turn to Vaiswadevagum Havi. What is that Vaiswadevagum Havi? That is all that Havi are offering that you are doing to Visvedevasa. What is that? Basically, Sukramasi, Amrutamasi, Vaiswadevagum Havihi. The Vaiswadeva Havi is Sukram, is quite bright, brilliant, energetic, and powerful. And Amrutamasi, what is next ultimate of that is Amrutam, immortal juice, very sweet juice, drinking which you are becoming immortal. So Amrutapaha, gods are called Amrutasanaha. What is the food of the gods? Sophia ji, they always eat lot, drink lot of Amrutam, because Amruta Bhanda is ready there. We drink water, but they drink Amrutam. Therefore, or if you drink coffee with sugar, milk, and oh, it's so Amrutam, we say that. So coffee is Amrutam, tea is Amrutam, water is Amrutam, and juice is Amrutam for us. That's all temporary. I mean, that's all primary. But real Amrutam, we have to look for Therefore, Amrutam Asi. And what is all these attributions? Vaiswadevagum Havihi. Whatever Havi directed to be offered to the Viswadevas, that is really Sukra Amruta, and very, very much sweet and strong and energy provider. And again, you have got next, the subject matter changes and prayer also changes. The gods are also, so Yajurvedali, you find a number of gods coming and going, and but Agni remaining constant, like Ganapati in your all vratas. You will not say Uddhvasana for Ganapati. Gananam tva Ganapati gum havamahe. You make Ganapati standardized, situated there, and make all other gods inviting and all that. Therefore, Suryasya Chakshuhu Aruham. So I am going to climb. A Chakshu is the Gnanam. Chakshu is the vision. Chakshu is the foresightedness, etc. So, you know, Aksha and Chakshu, you should know difference. Subramanya, I don't know who is this Vidyalatha. See, Aksha is the physical eye which everybody sees. But the Chakshu is the retina power or the visional power which the person alone is able to use it. So Aksha is the organ, Chakshu is the vision. And that vision or retina power, and that is Paramatma. Adukoskara is Saura Suktam, Yenanta mantra Bharate, Chakshushpa Agne, Chakshurmedhi. So, and also Chakshur Devahitam. So that Chakshur Devahitam. Helu Gnapka Dinamje, Helababu. Yeah, that Chakshur Devam Ucharatu.
Pashyema Shradashatam, Divema Shradashatam, Andama Shradashatam, Modama Shradashatam, Bhavama Shradashatam, Tabravama Shradashatam, Ajitasyama Shradashatam, Choksha Suryandrishe.
Look at every day we have to recite this mantra in the Madhyanikam time. See that Chakshur Devahitam. So that, again, we have got the word Tat. The Tat is undefinable. Yesterday I explained to you. Tat Chayyo Ravruni Mahe Anta. Even in Rudram also, you have got that Tat. Therefore, Tat Purusha and all that. So I don't want to dilate on that. So here, Tat Chakshuhu Devahitam Purastat Sukram Ucharatu Pasyema. ಕಣ್ಣಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಕಣ್ಣಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಣ್ಣು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ. ಆ ಜ್ಞಾನಾರ್ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳು ಯಾವುದು? ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಆ ಭಾಷಾ. When you know a language, you are having eyes. When you don't know the language, you have no eyes. My guru Medavaram Subramanya Shastri was becoming angry sometimes and say, hey, I have given you eyes. That means Sanskrit he taught us, Samskrita. He was my Sanskrit teacher. He was telling, I gave you eyes. Kandlichan mikanta, jagrataga chudandi anta. I mean, understand. So, kandlu andre, the eye is the gnanam. So here, Chakshuhu Aruham Agni Rakshnaha. See, Akshnaha Agnehi Aruha. That is, Agni is the eyeball, and the benefit that you derive from Agni is called as Chakshu. Therefore, Agnehe Aruha. And again, you have got the word Kaninika. Kaninika is the retina. Kaninika is the vision. That's why girls or women are called Kanyas. Why they are called Kanya? The definition given by Yaskacharya or other people is Kaninika Bhyam Kamaniya Bhavati Yasa Kaninika ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಕನಿನಿಕ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವ ವಿಷನ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಆನಂದವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಟು ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಡಿಲೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಡಿರೈವ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕನಿನಿಕ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಪವರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೆಟಿನಾ or the visionary blessing that you have got bestowed in our eye. So Kaninika andre, Very important. How important, like Vasan? It is just like the salt in our dishes. ಉಪ್ಪು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಡಿಶು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಉಪ್ಪು ಹಾಕಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ. Therefore, the salt is very important in all dishes. Like that, in the entire body, eye is important. In the eye, Kaninika is important. You understand? So, Achnaha Kaninikam Yato etadasi bhihi asiya. So, ನನಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಟಿನಾವನ್ನು ಕೊಡು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ನನಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿ. ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಸಚ್ ಜ್ಞಾನಂ ವಿತ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎ ವಿಪಶ್ಚಿತ್. ವಿಪಶ್ಚಿತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲರ್ನೆಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಎ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್, a wisdom ridden fellow, a vipra, a great man. That's why a rushi. So vipaschita brajamanaha. Andre nimmalli scholarship should be shining. When your scholarship or a panditya is shining, you are respected. Vidwan sarvatra pujyate. Swadese pujyate raja. Swagruhe pujyate murkha. Swadese, swagrame pujyate. And Swadese pujyate raja, vidwan sarvatra pujyate ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸೋಮಯಾಗದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಷನಲ್ ಪವರ್, ವಿಸ್ಡಮ್, ಆ ವಿಸ್ಡಮ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಭ್ರಾಜಮಾನ, ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ ಬಿ ಶೈನಿಂಗ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಈಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಪಶ್ಚಿತ, what are the things that you must have within you? One, chit, manaha, dhihi, dakshina. Dakshina chit, dakshina manaha, dakshina dhihi should be there. That is, O Paramatma, you are that particular region of mind where from all the thoughts come, where from all happiness is permanent, where from all kinds of realizations and visualizations happen. That's why Chit. So in the Nirvana Shatkam, Shankaracharya taught us that Chidananda Rupa Shivoham, Shivoham. So the word Shiva 2 times used there. So Chidananda is Shiva. And that Chidananda Shiva, Shantavada Chidananda is Shiva himself. Therefore, Ali hangide illor chidasi and manasi. Manas is the entire system that is given in the man. Man is equal to God plus mind. Gnapaka itkolli equation. So, ಈ ಯೋಗ ಎಲ್ಲ, all that culture, civilization, everything is being done only for the mind in man. When you are improving the intelligence, when you are doing meditation, when you are doing all that, it is all manaha karma. Therefore, you have got Shiva Sankalpan me manas Shiva Sankalpamastu Kailasa Sikhare Ramye Shankarasya Shivalaye Devatas Tatra Modanti Tanme manas Shiva Sankalpamastu. Kutatalva. There are 32 or 36 Shiva Sankalpa mantras which you are going to raise in Mahanyasam session. So, hange illi kuda dakshina, dhiras dakshina asi. Dakshina means favorable. If you are giving some dakshina to somebody, which means you are happy. Yeah. Dakshina. So, dakshinena hastena diyate yaddanam tad dakshina. What is the simple definition of dakshina? All that you give with your right hand is called dakshina. And whatever you receive with left hand is not registered at all. So danam means using the right hand. Puja means right hand. Right means positive. Left is different. Let us not designate it. Therefore, we have got dakshina asi. And moreover, in Yajurveda, you are going to face one more mantra, Dakshina vai Shraddha mapnoti. Brahmanaru Purohitaru manage bandmele, Henry, Dakshina ittidira. ನೋಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ದರ್ಶನ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೌದಾ ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯಂ ಅವರೇ? ಐ ನೋ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್.
ಇದಾರೆ ಗುರುಗಳೇ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ರೆಡಿ? ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಹೂವ, ಹಣ್ಣು, ಅದು ಇದು ವಸ್ತ್ರ, ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ ತಂಬೂಲ ದರ್ಶನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ? ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳೋ ಮಹಾತ್ಮರು ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐ ಕಮ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದೆಮ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆ ದರ್ಶನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವರು ಪೂಜೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಪೂಜೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕೂಡ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ ಮಾಪ್ನೋತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ದರ್ಶನಕ್ಕೆ? ಸೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಪರಿಮಿತಿ ಹಿರಣ್ಯ ಹಿರಣ್ಯ ದಕ್ಷಿಣಾಂ ದದ್ಯಾತ್ ಅಂತ. ಹೌದಾ ವಾಸನ ಅವರೇ? ಈ ಪುಣ್ಯ ವಾಸನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಪುಣ್ಯ ವಾಚನ ಮಾಡೋ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣಕ್ಕೆ ಸೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಪರಿಮಿತಿ ದಕ್ಷಿಣಾಂ ದದ್ಯಾತ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. you should not betray your utsaha whenever you are going to offer something as a part of dakshina. Therefore, dakshina asi. I hope you understood this mantra. So quickly, please recite this mantra. Please. Yamte Shukra. Heli unsala.
इयन्ते शुक्रतनोरिदं वर्चस्तया सम्भव प्राजं गच्छजूरसि धृता मनसा जुष्टा विष्णवे तस्यास्ते सत्यसवसः प्रसवे वाचो यन्त्रमशीय स्वाहा शुक्रमस्यामृतमसि वैश्वदेवगुं हविः सूर्यस्य चक्षुरा अरुहमग्निरक्ष्णः कनीनिकां यदेतशेभिरीयसे व्राजमानो विपश्चिदाचिदसि मना असि धीरसि दक्षिणा असि.
Beautiful. Next pass. Next helbidi. You helbidi. Agidera patha. Yajniyasi.
यज्ञयासि क्षत्रिया अस्यादिति रस्यो भयत श्रेष्ठी सान सुप्राची सुप्रतीची संभव मित्रस्त्वापदि बध्नादो ओषाध्वन भातीन्द्रायाध्यक्षायान् त्वामाता मन्यता मनो पितानु भ्राता सगर्भ्योनु सखा सयूत्या सा देवी देवमच्छेहीन्द्राया सोमगुं रुद्रास्त्वा आवर्तयन्तो मित्रस्य पता स्वस्ति सोमसका पुनरेहि saharayya.
Beautiful passage here. Murali is there. And illi, you know what are the functions of the respective gods. And all these people who have this kind of portfolios, probably given by Mahavishnu, the Ekayid Devaha, Apadadala Mastakaha, and all that they have got execute in Soma Yaga procedure. And all of them have been mentioned here. That's what is important. For example, here see, Yagniyasi, Kshatriyasi, Aditihiyasi, Ubhayatasi, Rshni, Sa, Naha, Suprachi, then Supratichi, Sambhava. Then you get the idea. Mitraha, Padi, Badhnatu, Pushaha, Pusha, Adhvanaha, Patu, Indraya, Adhyakshaya, Anutva, Mata, Manyatam, Anupita, Anubhrata, Sagarbhyaha, Anusakha, Sayuthya, Sa, Devi, Devam, Acha, Iha, Indraya, Somam, Rudraha tva avartayatu mitrasya patha swasti soma sakha punarehi. It is so clear to you as you are reading, you are seeing what are the participations of the respective gods when you have started the most important Somayaga. ಸೋಮಯಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋಮರಸ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಅಗ್ನಿ and Visvedeva, all the, and who are the Visvedevas and what are they? That has been enlisted and that has been promptly indicated to us the work that they have got to do it. For example, Mitraha Padi Badhnato. Padi means in the procedure or in movement or in the progress of the Yagnam. Mitra Deva, the Surya Bhagavan, Mitra, Pusha, these are all the aspects most important. So who is who? We always make prayer to him. And Pusha Adhyayana Patu. So, see, we say Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda. So Adhyayana Patu andre, he is one who makes the road watch. There was a number 8 channel in America, I don't know now, that was the road watch. And you will be getting the directions, elli diversion tagobeku, elli enagtade, elli road block agide. All that directional knowledge is being given to the drivers when they open the 8 channel before they start. So this Pusha knows any and every area, patha, and therefore he will be. Pusha has got Pushan is again aspect of Surya Bhagavan. Yakendre Dwadasadityagalalli ivrobru Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kaka Pusha Hiranya Garbha. Pusha is 6th god. So Pushan is the aspect where he has got to be supervising the pathways, the roadways and travels. And for all this kind of duties being performed by the gods, who is the chairman? Indraya Adhyakshaya. Indra is the king of all gods. So he is the chairman. Therefore, Adhyakshaya. Amele, now we have got to seek the permission or Pratisthapana Kalpa, where in Devata Archana also, Alumate Swasti, even Soundarlari Madavaga, now Vasan Torsitane, Anumati Saraswatenu Manyasva. Anumatenu Manyasva Deva Savita Prasuva or Prasavihi. So the Anumati is there, that goddess. So Anudevata is there. That means all gods are being following that Anudevata. Therefore, Mata Anu, then Manyamanaha, Pita Anu, Bharata Anu, and Sagarbhyaha. Sagarbhya means Garbha is child. Sagarbhya is pregnant. So even the child in the pregnancy of a mother, even that child also is being requested to bless you for the performance of the sacrifice. Or Sagarbhyoha, Anusakha, your friend, Sayuthyaha. Yuthya is the group leader. So, and Sa Devi Devam Acha. So Acha is good. Acha is not a Hindi word. It is basically Sanskrit word. Acha Vadema. In Rudram itself, you say that you are always speaking good about the Paramatma. Acha. Then Indra Yasomam, the Soma and Somadeva. And Somam here means Rasa. Soma Rasa is mainly intended to be offered to Indra. And therefore, Rudraha Tva Avaha Avartayatu Mitrasya Patha Swasti Somasakha Punarehi. So, whenever you take to sacrifice, you are involving number of gods in the sacrifice. When you involve the gods in the sacrifice, they are very happy. And they are definitely do best what they should do for you. That is the secret of the science and operation of the sacrifice. That's why it is said, any sacrifice is sambhuya samuttana. Sambhuya anavaga, it is not only the cooperation of individual yajamana, there is a manpower, money power, God power, and material power. All these powers are coordinated, focused in the Deva Yajana, in the sacrificial ground, or in the sacrificial hall, so that would be leading to universal happiness, universal healing, and universal promotion and elevation. I think I can stop here. Tumba chanagide. So I am myself very happy when I am able to realize that yajna is not a katachara. Yarukoskara yajna maadu beda. You have to do the yajna for your personal benefit. You have to do the yajna for impersonal benefit. You have to do the yajna for universal welfare. Adinda yajna yajnanga swaha, yajna patinga swaha, yajmananga swaha, yajna vishnunga swaha, yajna yajnanga swaha anta. Idu nama ritualistic importance that has been promoted by or propagated or established by our great rishis. So Rishibhyo Namaha. Kelapa Shanti Mantras. Om Swasti.
Om Swasti Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Shri Vasudeva Arpanamastu. Shri Veda Purusha Ashirvadostu. Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Guruji. Namaste Guruji.